Hello, and I am feeling good today. Yesterday, before I went to bed, I wrote myself a little timetable of what to do with times. It's like a to-do list with times, basically. And I allowed myself a bit of transition time in between each task. I learned from my old mistakes not to try and cram in too much. And so far, I'm sticking to it. And I just feel so much better. And it literally took me 2 minutes to do it. It was so worth it. It is 11:30. I'm making coffee. The sun is out, as you can see. Look at this sun. And look, last night, got all my washing up done. I know. What's going on? Could this be the new me? It's probably just a glitch. But anyway, we're going out today. So my plan is now that I'm going to do half an hour of comments and then I'm going to get my shopping bags and I'm going to go into town. I'm going to go to Greg's and buy delicious picnic items for our picnic that we're having with friends. And I'm going to buy some Halloween bits. Now I know it's not Halloween for a couple of weeks, but Izzy and I have got a little Halloween video up our sleeves, which we may film this weekend. I'm going to plan it and everything. So I need to go buy some Halloween sweeties for that. Yes, I'm not going to spend money on like plasticky Halloween bits, I'm afraid. It's not going to be that sort of Halloween shopping because I've really got to watch the pennies this year. So, and also, you know, landfill and all that stuff. Anyway, there will be a Halloween video coming. So when I get back from the shops, it'll probably be pretty much time to leave. I'm going to make a flask of hot water again, get those sachets of the instant latte thingies and some milk, and we're going to head up the hill to meet the Gal Pals, who are Izzy's local home educator friends, and we're going to have a picnic with them and spend some hours with those, and luckily it's a lovely sunny day. Good. And yeah, that should take us up to about 4:30 or 5 this afternoon. Oh yeah, that will do. Life is good. It's about 12:10 now. I've kind of gone over time slightly, but well, I didn't quite finish all my comments, but I did a few. I reorientated myself at this end of the table because that bright sunshine you see, there's a window here, and I quite often pull the blinds down because when I'm working at my laptop, the light comes in from the window and it shines on the screen and I can't see properly. But I just didn't want to block that lovely sunshine out today, so hence I was sitting here instead for a change. But I'm going to get those tired old walking shoes back on now and head on out to Greg's to get some pasties, maybe sandwiches, I don't know, I'll decide when I get there, and Halloween things. Might as well take my trolley. You know I'm like a squirrel getting my winter store together. I'm not quite sure if I've got enough time to get to the shop to buy sweeties, but I'll definitely go to Greg's, and if there's a queue outside the other one I might need to come back empty trolleyed. If so, I'll go later after our meet up. Now I've got pepperoni pizza and a pasty for us. I'm just going to see if there's a queue at the place that sells sweets. Oh, there is. I'm going to have to go later, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot about the queuing thing. It was 9 family groups waiting for that one, but I'll go back at my leisure later. I need to get all packed lunch ingredients for Izzy's college tomorrow anyway. I'm back with the goodies. There's Izzy's, oops, upside down pizza. Izzy's pizza, pepperoni, I think that's what she asked for. I got in there and I couldn't quite remember. And a cheese and onion slice for me. So I'll just pad that out now with some other bits and bobs. We've still got half an hour before we need to leave, so I don't have to rush now. Might even get to finish those comments off. I was just wondering if my nose has still got that mark on it. I just took my mask off when I came in and I had a red line right across the tip of my nose. I think that mask I made has shrunk because it wasn't tight before and now it is. I think maybe the elastics have... I don't know, maybe I shouldn't wash it in boiling water. I've just been rejigging my little schedule here that I wrote myself because I did not succeed to get the Halloween sweets or the packed lunch food yet. I'm struggling to fit in editing and flute practice in the same day. Oh, I need to practice every day or I'm going to lose my flute playing. It's quite a juggling act actually, but anyway, hopefully this will help. I might be tempted to just do a really quick, easy dinner. Sometimes when things come up to disrupt my flow and that bit of time for flute playing gets squashed down smaller and smaller and then snuffed out of existence, as it often does. Sometimes when that happens, I change my plan for dinner and just chuck something in the oven. I put the oven on to preheat. I go downstairs and practice for 25 minutes to half an hour. Then I take a little pause. I come and shove stuff in the oven, and then I go back down and practice for another 15-20 minutes or so, and then just come up at the end to do some frozen veg for 5 minutes in the microwave, and that's dinner. So that's one of my tricks for practicing and cooking dinner. I might get Izzy to cook, actually. Yeah, she loves oven food anyway. She often sees it as a bonus if she gets to cook, because she gets to choose what she cooks. That's the deal. If you cook, you choose what to have. It gives her an incentive to do it then. Speaking of having what we like, I'm just going to sort this packed lunch snacky bag thingy out, and then I'll spend the rest of the time finishing my comments off as arranged. Oh no. Disaster. Guess what that is? It is Izzy's liquid folic acid supplement, which she relies on because the medication she's on, she needs to have folic acid. Oh, I'm going to have to call the GP and get another bottle. She's due to take it tomorrow. Everyone else always seems so good at tidying up things like this, but I'm just like, I don't know where to start. Come on, Imogen, don't be so silly. Just sort it out. You're an imaginative woman, very resourceful and creative. Improvise something. Okay, step one is going to be pick up all the bits and wrap it in newspaper first, and just don't worry about getting all sticky, and then wipe up the liquid. The good thing about today's meetup is it's local and I can just send Izzy ahead of me, so while I'm on the phone to the GP trying to urgently arrange another prescription, she can be going up and just seeing her friends, and I can just be 10 minutes late and it'll be fine. Now, you might be wondering why Izzy has got syrup instead of tablets for this. Well, the thing is, Izzy has taken so many tablets for all these last years that she's developed a real aversion to taking them. Am I going to cut myself here? And she literally starts gagging when she looks at a box of tablets now, and can actually be sick just thinking about taking tablets now, so... It was this one that she's on now that she has an injection form that really did it, because she had to take 7 tablets one after another. And I tried buying the gelatin capsules and jamming them all in, so she only had to swallow 1 or 2 things instead of 7, but no, she just has to look at the box and bleh. Quite a problem. So this is why she has gone back to having syrups again, which is a pain in the backside because I'm sick of carrying bottles, to be honest. They're heavy compared to tablets. When I used to pack to go on holiday the last time when she was on bottles of syrups, it was just, it would take up more than half the suitcase with her medication and special eczema wear. Before we even started packing our own stuff, there was literally so much. Bottles and bottles of cetirizine and Piriton. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I better get on because time is ticking. This situation has now been resolved thanks to me and my special cleaning skills. And yeah, the mop and buckets out there in the sunshine drying. I'm going to ring the GP now. This picnic is ridiculously heavy with all those drinks in. There's a couple of cans of pop in there as well, because by the time we've scooted up that hill we are going to be gasping for something cold. So yeah, GP's was not open. It was closed for lunch. I forgot about that, so I've got to ring later while I'm out. If you didn't know, the GP is the family doctor, just in case you're not familiar with that term. We've taken the scooters. Izzy's gone on ahead by about 10 minutes. It took me a while to get organised, and it's uphill all the way. This bit's not too bad actually. Tiny little flat bit, but the rest up a steep, steep hill. I'm looking forward to downhill on the way back. That's the treat, that's the reward. This bit's like the climbing up all the steps and waiting for the flume at the swimming pool, you know, and then you get a very fun but very short journey back down to the bottom. Right, I'm going to carry on. All this bit now is just very slightly uphill for 20 minutes. I've done the very steep uphill for 10 minutes. Oh, stop for a little breather again. I'm kind of scouts pacing it up this bit because it kind of goes fairly flat sometimes, and then that's okay. Oh, there's my shadow, look. Woo! Look, I was so ravenous, I've nearly finished it all before I remembered to film it, and worked up quite a thirst, so guzzling pop as well. I just wandered off in the park to call the doctors about the folic acid, and I was chatting away to the receptionist, and unbeknownst to her, I was in fact on a swing in the park. They can't do it though. It's not on repeat because I think we've only ever had it from the dermatologist, so I have to ring dermatology to see if they can fax the prescription to the GP with the dosage, and then they'll hopefully sort it. So another phone call to make. All done. I've spoken to dermatology directly, well, the secretary, and she is going to arrange for a prescription, and they're going to post it directly to our house, so we could just go straight to the chemist with it. I'm going to go back and join our friends now. It's the downhill bit now. I'm trying to film at the same time. I don't want to end up falling off it. Oh, somebody looks a bit worn out from all the scootering. Did you enjoy that?
I'm not worn out. It's just my eye. I keep crying.
Izzy's got a problem with her tear ducts. They seem to have gone extra leaky.
Because like I'll just cry at like random moments, and like the corners of my eyes gone like sore from crying.
Yeah, it's not like crying as in emotional crying, is it?
No, it's not. It's just like tears.
Just, yeah, your great grandmother had the same thing. She used to, I remember her putting Nivea on her face because her face used to get sore because tears were running down her eyes when she was out walking in the cold wind, and it would make her face go all chapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking about visiting an optician, aren't we? You just suggested. Oh, charming.
That was not COVID. Well, it might have been, but like I don't think so.
I hope not.
It's just I don't like it when people say that was not COVID, because how do you know?
Exactly, yeah. True.
So I just said that without thinking, but like it might be.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't think it is, but it is. It's possible.
So other than your leaky tear ducts, how did you enjoy this afternoon?
It was fun.
Yeah, cool.
I won a debate.
Oh, did you? Okay. Did you debating, don't you, for fun? On very silly subjects.
This was a very serious subject. It was whether Friends is a good show or not. I was with the yes side and my friend was with the no side.
And you won, did you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm back out again with my shopping trolley there, off to get sandwich stuff now for Izzy's packed lunch, and also some sweeties for Halloween. What I came in for, but you know, at that price, might as well stock up my winter pantry. Oh yes, and tea bags. And on my last box of these, I always like to have a spare just in case. That's just me. Look, vegans, oat latte, £1 for 6. That's something I might buy. Give those a try next time we're in the park. I had one today actually, not an oaty one but a normal one. Might try some of these as well. £1 for 8. It's my alternative to cafes at the moment, you see. Flask of hot water and a sachet of instant latte. Might just grab some noodles while I'm in here because I am actually addicted to these, but I've been good. I haven't been eating as many because I've been forcing myself to eat healthily. And I have enjoyed it as well, I must admit. These are my favourite stir-fry flavour. They've got a sachet of oil in them, which makes all the difference. We're on our last jar of Marmite actually. You can put that in the winter pantry, or the apocalypse cupboard, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how much these are, but it's a cheap shop, so I'm just taking a guess on it. I think Izzy will like those in her lunch boxes. Mandarins in jelly. Lunch bars for Izzy's college snacky bags. Halloween sweetie time. £1 for those. I know Izzy loves these, so I'll put those in. Thingy. I don't want to go too mad because we're just going to have a little fake Halloween on Saturday for the purpose of making a video to get out in good time for Halloween. Ooh. One's individually wrapped inside. 89p. Yeah. A flump for old time's sake. She used to like these when she was little. And you know, it's a bit extravagant, but she really, really loves Millions. Okay, that's definitely more than enough. And she can save some of it. I'll keep some of it for the real Halloween. I want to get some bread rolls. I've got a feeling she would prefer these. What are these like over here? I'm going to get these. 79 pence for all those. That's really good value, to be fair. Even I'd be tempted to have that buttered with some soup. Welsh cakes, 40 pence. Excellent. She loves Welsh cakes. I'll add those to the cart. I seem to be going into browse mode. Oh, I definitely need crisps. I'm going to go for some wheat crunchies for me. Seabrooks for Izzy. Worcestershire sauce flavour. Now, real Worcestershire sauce is not veggie, is it? I think it's got something in it. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll have it as well because they keep, don't they? That's everything on my list. So, whoops. I might have a little look around, see what else I can grab while I'm in here. But not go too mad or I won't be able to get it all home. I'm back home. I've got my little shopping trolley bulging there with goodies. I popped in the opticians actually that Izzy is registered with on the way back. I say popped in, I didn't actually get to go in because of COVID, but I hovered around the doorway and somebody came out with a mask and an apron on. She said you can't make appointments at the store at the moment, you have to phone, and she said the phone lines are so busy it'll be literally ringing and ringing and ringing. She said just keep trying and trying and trying and you eventually get there, or alternatively look up the email address of the shop and email. So yeah, that's as far as I got with that. So yeah, not the greatest success, but I guess we've made a step in the right direction. If you've enjoyed watching today's video, could you please give it a like, because it really helps the channel to grow. I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you would like to follow more of our story, do hit that subscribe button down there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!